So we are in downtown Los Angeles on the corner of Temple and Main. It's a very robust day out here today, and we're here to see a robust sculpture, which is known as the Triforium.
There it is.
And it was designed by mosaic artist Joseph Young. The Triforium is a 60-foot tall concrete and glass sculpture created from 1,494 pieces of hand-blown Venetian glass prisms and light bulbs. Up until now, we've only seen photos online. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, this is the closest we've been.
I mean, it looks really awesome now, but I do think that he built it with the intention of it being lit up and more aesthetically pleasing at nighttime. Back in the 1970s and 80s, after it was first unveiled, it did play music and light up. So you would get kind of a show when you would come by to see the sculpture, but that no longer is the case today.
Free show. So now we're coming up underneath the Triforium. It actually is very tall. Crazy. I noticed this plaque here. It says Joseph Young, who's the artist, of course. 1975 was the year that this was unveiled to the public. Now, originally in the design schematics, they had planned to put laser beams that would shoot up into the sky and spell out Los Angeles in Morse code. But unfortunately, the budget didn't allow for such extravagant measures.
That would have been worth every penny.
It would have. People would have been down here every night watching that. That story actually reminds me of the spire on top of the Capitol Records building, in which there's one light, just one light, but it blinks Hollywood in Morse code. Fun fact.
We could have had a team of Morse code spewing things in the area.
Yeah, but alas, we just have the one, because this one didn't work out.
Despite the creative design by Young and toting a price tag of $920,000, the Triforium wasn't very well received by critics or the public after it was unveiled in 1975. It even earned some unfavorable nicknames by critics, such as $1 Million Jukebox and Psychedelic Nickelodeon. I think they're a little too rough on it. I don't know. I like it.
Well, I'd like to see it with the lights going.
It did have a wonderful light show as well as music playing, but there was no upkeep, and eventually it just went downhill and just stopped playing music altogether. I believe in 2006 and in 2018, two Triforium activist groups tried to get the city to fund the music happening once more. Long story short, it only lasted for a little while, and that was the last time any efforts were made to restore the Triforium.
Young's other works can be found all across the city. He created a mosaic mural for the lobby of the Parker Center and a mosaic map of the LA water system, which can be found in the Hall of Records.
I need to point out this mall sign because it does tie into the Triforium. There is a mall here, was a mall here, I'm not sure the current state, but as of right now, there are plans to demolish the Los Angeles Mall. With that means the Triforium may be in danger because they're going to renovate this whole area, and there hasn't been a lot of advocacy for the Triforium since 2018. Even when there was advocacy, it wasn't a lot. It was a few people who wanted to try to clean it up, but they didn't get a lot of funding for it. So once the mall goes away, the Triforium may also go away, sadly.
Hope not.
Is the mall abandoned? What's going on here?
Well, if you have any interest in seeing the Triforium for yourself, be sure to come down here as soon as possible, because they may be tearing it down when they redevelop this area. Until then, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.